I think first and foremost, I think we've got to start by thanking Araya for their years of partnership with the football club. They've been a great partner to ourselves, but ultimately we just felt it was time to move on and change the brand, and listening to feedback that we've had from fans, making sure that we deliver some of their key asks that have become apparent over the last 6-7 years that we have been partnering with Araya. First and foremost, we went to an open external tender process that started around 18 months ago. And a number of key aspects that we were looking for as part of that invitation to tender, really. I think first and foremost is we wanted fully customisable kits, home, away, and training and leisure wear. I think as a League One football club that's growing, and obviously we have further aspirations, it was really important to us that we had our own identity. We could look to grow the brand, but equally that we would have something that couldn't be picked up off a peg elsewhere or from a catalogue elsewhere, and I think that's really important to us. I think other elements, also part of the wider agenda, was in terms of turnaround times, ability to work with our sponsor, but then not least, making sure that we had a high quality manufacturer that was done so in a fair trade way as well, and manufactured appropriately. So hopefully when the fans get to see, feel and touch the items, they'll hopefully be pleased both with the designs and with the quality as well. One of the key elements that we wanted as part of this was the ability to work with a partner over a number of years, both to grow the brand, but equally to make sure that we have our own identity. Without labouring the point, fully customisable kits is something, not just home, away, training wear, leisure wear and goalkeeper range is really important to us. So working with Oxen and the guys there, they've not only been able to show us some really exciting concept designs when we're going through the tender and application process, but then as we've developed the relationship and then as it's become ongoing, they've been really able to intrinsically link themselves to what we're trying to achieve as a club, as our identity, and hopefully build kits and other leisure wear and other ranges that support that. Without going into too much detail here, a lot of the manufacturer partners require the club to take large risk, minimum order quantities, which then actually doesn't really help you in terms of kind of creating a wider range, making sure that you're able to fit different kind of ranges in, so a female range as well, so kind of high minimum order volumes for a club of Lincoln City size doesn't always work to create that diverse retail range, whereas working with Oxen, we're going to be able to do that, have multiple ranges possibly within a year, but equally making sure that there is hopefully something that suits everybody right across the course of the year, whatever size, whatever fit, whatever style that you like, hopefully there'll be something there for the fans. Oxen, probably, they won't be known to football fans as such, and hopefully that doesn't deter people. I think first and foremost, let's just go back to the key aspects, which was making sure that there was high quality in terms of the garments and the items. We've checked that they are, making sure that they were created and manufactured in a fair and appropriate way. We've done that, but then equally, the wider designs and that customisable elements. But accepting, they're not a brand that's well known in football, very well known, very well respected in other sports such as rugby league, the teams like Leeds Rhinos, and equally, the English rugby league team. So yeah, they're not novices, they're very well respected in their industry. It's just as they're developing and their foray into football. But yeah, very, very proud and excited to be partnering with them. As you can see, I'm wearing the new travel hoodie, which fits nice and feels great. Also you'll see that it's sporting the retro imp here, which is certainly going to feature on a few more items. So yeah, really pleased to work with the guys at Oxen in order to develop that secondary range where this logo will certainly feature on a few more items throughout the year.